Okay, so what we've got is we're going to work on the tail a little bit today, and the tail is actually a really simple thing to do. I would say that it's highly unlikely that the animator is ever going to want to do anything besides rotate all of these joints at the same time, in the same direction even. You know, the likelihood of the animator needing to put an S-curve in the tail is not, I don't know that that's going to happen. So I'm going to pretend that it's not a possibility and wait for the animator to tell me that he needs that before I add that into the rig. So with that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a NURBS primitive circle, switch to my move tool, I'm going to snap it to the pelvis here. Actually, let me just shift select that and then parent it. And then I will zero out the transforms, put it in the same location. Then I'm going to translate it out. And I need to scale it up so that it can be seen, right? Turn on X-ray, make sure I'm scaling it the right way. So let me rotate it in Z 90 degrees. And I'm going to switch to component mode actually, and call this the tail control. Okay, so that'll work for the positioning of the controller. Now I need to delete history on this. Let's go back into object mode. Delete history. Rename it to something simple. S. And then I'm going to freeze transformations on it. And I think I need to unparent it. So let's frame it up here. And now we need to parent it to this joint. Okay. And it's the same way we parented all our shapes. So I'm going to select that joint. That's tail 0 underscore joint. So I need to type in my mail command, parent, space dash R, space dash S, S shape, because I need to parent the shape node to the tail 0 underscore joint. Okay. So that parented it there. And I can get rid of that transform now. Okay, so all I'm really going to do is we're actually most of the way done. Now, if I select this control, I actually get the joint. That's what I really wanted to happen. And I want whatever rotation I do to this base joint to happen to these other two joints. And so I have this tail 0 joint. I'm going to shift select tail 1 joint. I'm going to go to Window, General Editors, Connection Editor. And I know they all have the same rotations now because I verified that earlier. So I'm going to select Rotate, and I'm just going to hook it to the rotate of the tail 1 joint. So tail 0 joint rotations are going to drive the tail 1 joints. Okay. And now I'm going to grab the tail 2 joint and say reload right in my connection editor. And with rotate still selected, I'm going to tell it to drive the rotate of the tail 2 joint. Okay, so now if I close that, and if I select this joint, then I only have to select one control, and I can rotate all 3 joints. Okay, and I get some really extreme motion out of it, really easy. Let me make this look a little bit prettier. So it can wag its tail back and forth. That's probably more likely to happen than the up and down movement so much. And basically that's how I rig most of the tails on my characters. It's really simple.